Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back talking about detractors once again with the Rippaverse because I don't understand where these clowns come from out of nowhere. It's just absolutely hilarious. We got two in particular who are quite well known on this channel. You got old KatyDidDogs and you got Fraud Tony aka the Moistback back at it again, acting like absolute clowns and acting as if their whole life is on fire because oh my god, the Rippaverse announced a new anthology with YouTubers. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine being a YouTuber, bringing in your friends to be part of your business, to make it expand and to get to those audiences. You know, imagine how terrible it must be that a YouTuber is making product to sell to his audience on YouTube. It's shocking to me how these guys act so stupid on a regular basis and get upset at literally anything that anyone ever does that doesn't involve them, as far as, you know, comics are concerned with the Rippaverse and all that. So let's get into the pre-order collection just really quick, starting with Saints and Sinners number 1, 6 days ago. As again, it was launched yesterday, already breaking that 6-figure campaign mark. Just as a reminder, destroying Hierophant within a day, you know, which is a book that Old Throat Goat is making. And it's surely going to be on its way to passing the other book, you know, Fearsome. So 3,171 total books sold. We also had the Golden Patriot, the Mighty Golden Patriot from Yellow Flash 2 over on Rippaverse.com at $80,327 in total sale. That does not include shipping, taxes, or the fees. So I'm sure it'll be close to $100K if all of that was actually included in the total sales marker, selling over 2,900 in total books. Ending on July 26th, you got cover artist with cover A, Kelsey Shannon, cover B, Mike S. Miller, cover C, Irene Strikalski, who's known for her books Fiendish, and then you have, I believe, Rob Willis is cover D, which is the mass print cover for the Mighty Golden Patriot. Go pick these things up. We also have our boy John Bua on Fund My Comic at 3,281 total sales, 105 backers. Great work for John, already getting that first stretch goal card to you guys. You are surely doing the back of those cards. There are 20 cards in the set for this campaign, so every 1,000, you know, after 3,000 gets you an extra card. And then we have Phenomenova issue number 3, putting in the work here with the signups. So we have 52 followers so far. So I'm going to leave links to everything in the description. This is, of course, from Von Coleman, issue number 3 of Phenomenova. Now, we have Vasilus Lolos. This guy wants to always do whatever his throat goat tells him to do. He's another one of those clowns who sits there and just does whatever he's told by the good old throat goat. He says over there at the Rippa, I guess, I don't know what the heck he's even talking about. This is the same guy who's begging for people to buy commissions from him to pay bills. If you want someone to professionally teach you how you color, Now I'm just, of course, reading what it says. Color people of color. So you're already a woke leftist weirdo. Got it. Email me. I was praised for that exact skill in Paris Fashion Week. And this looks like dog water. This looks like absolute crap. The fact that you even said, color people of color. Like, wow. They must have really been short of talent over there in France if they picked you to do any sort of coloring, because this is absolute dog water. I've even said so. This looks like crap. Come on, bro. You can't be serious. This looks like absolute crap. And you think going around being like, tell it to Bowman, who hired and celebrated me to create amazing greatness, the likes you will never experience ever. Bro, the backs of my cards are better than this crap. The backs of my cards for Heroic Tales number 1 and number 2 are better made than this garbage. What are you talking about, bro? A literal nobody company hired you. That doesn't mean my opinion of your terrible coloring being crap is any less valid. This looks like crap, bro. What in the world is this? This looks like dog water. Stop. Just stop. And then you have other clowns talking about male genitalia because that's all they know how to talk about is male genitalia. Claiming he's just a fan of great art and stories. You don't talk about anything comics related, but you're talking about you're a fan of great art and stories, yet all you do is talk about Eric July every single day. I actually do reviews on my channel and on Twitter. You do not. You have more than likely never read Cyberfrog, and you probably never will read Cyberfrog. You'll just sit there and cry about other people's success, just like every other clown that likes to talk about other people's pockets. And I go on to say, these guys wonder why I call them closeted homosexuals. They contribute literally nothing outside of their homoeroticism. Hey dummy, I support other indie comics and actually read them. You should be the last person talking about male genitalia in someone else's mouth, or someone's mouth, considering you support a serial doxer, aka Ethan Van Sciver, aka the Throat Goat. You literally support a serial doxer. But you are sitting there talking about me, and your first response, of course, is you talking about male genitalia once again, because you have nothing of value to add to a conversation outside of being a loser. Outside of being a loser. Because apparently to you, females have male genitalia as well, clearly, because I've supported books by females as well. Like, what are we talking about here? And I say, do you even know where this name came from and the meaning behind it? If that's what you got out of my tweet, you're just as homosexual as the Throat Goat who sees male genitalia in everything. Similar to how he saw the male genitalia in something that Mike S. Miller drew. Like, what are we even talking about, bro? Like, there's a book called Black Rhapsody that's made by a woman. It's written by a woman. That I've also backed. So I guess women to you have male genitalia as well. Like, what are we doing? What are we even talking about here exactly? By the way, Yancy Lin is the colorist of Inglorious Rex. Oh yeah, and also Rini Strakalski. I've backed her books too. I've got Fiendish 1, 2, and 2.5. I guess she has a male genitalia as well because you're a freaking weirdo who probably sees male genitalia everywhere you go as well. Delmar here says, F them all. They would dox anyone in a heartbeat if given a chance. I give 0 Fs about them. They get what they deserve. And I said, you got retards like this who spread lies because he's butthurt someone is telling the truth about his frog daddy Throat Goat who literally doxes people. Ethan can't take criticism. He's a fraud and a grifter. Because he is. He is a fraud and a grifter. He is a serial doxer. He's done these things. But... And then you have clowns like this say, can you produce better art than these 3 people? And I go on to say, is that supposed to be a way of saying you can't criticize unless you can produce better? There are thousands of artists that produce better work than these clowns. I've got plenty of artwork that are far superior to anything that these 3 clowns could ever create. I've said this before. Unless Ethan Van Sciver or any of these clowns in CG could muster up masterful skill like Alex Ross or Todd McFarlane or Kentaro Mora or even Joe Ball, shut up about your artwork. Because none of your artwork, no piece that you've ever drawn, would ever compare to those 4 people I just mentioned. Never. Especially considering people say Joe Ball is the Western Kentaro Mora. Ain't no way in hell Ethan would ever draw anything as good as Kentaro Mora or Joe Ball. Ever. It's hilarious how supporting other creators that are not the Rippaverse, that are not Eric July, just supporting other indie creators, makes you do things to their genitalia. That's what it is now, because that's all you guys ever see, all you bundle of sticks can see now, is the fact that you always talk about male genitalia and where it should be. Because clearly that's what you do in your spare time. I'm sorry, I don't do that. I'm not gonna go along with your homoeroticism. I'm sorry. I don't swing that way, unfortunately for you weirdos. But the creme de la creme, old Katie did. The same person who has me blocked, by the way. The announcement is a new Rippaverse Anthology book. That's what he was hyping up. An effing anthology book. I mean, what is Throat Goat hyping up right now? A YA novel that he's trying to sell to 45-plus-year-olds? Right? 50-plus-year-olds? Nobody, unless you're a sycophant of Ethan, is buying that garbage. I'm sorry. They're just not. It's the same guy that claimed that Common America was for little girls, yet now he's creating a YA novel. Why is Jay there? Cool story, bro. And Two-Fisted Manly Tales are anthologies. Both are CG books. Why are anthologies now a problem? Correct. You could tell I'm blocked because it says right there the author has blocked you, so I can't even respond. You mad? You got John De La Rose. You got this person, William Noblin, said what's wrong with the anthology. Yay, anthology. I already know that's Grok Comics. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Yes, written by people we like. Not that you know anything about being liked. Dogs, maybe. I thought you were done with Rippaverse. He owns a company that produces a product. He hypes and markets a new product. Color me surprised, you effing twit. All you drama farmers need to learn to cook or something. I see a lot of complaining from retards who never get any creative work done. You may hate Eric, but you can't deny his company puts in the hours for his customers. We're stuck in an alternate reality now where talentless hacks are lauded as heroes. Everything was reversed. Wars, peace, freedom, slavery. Retards are not artists. Oh, boy. Yeah. The grifterverse. Yeah, because I forgot that grifting means creating a product, letting a customer pay for it, a customer receives product. Yeah, that's definitely what grifting is. It's not what Ethan Van Sciver is doing at all, meaning taking your money and claiming that you're just giving him money to fund the project that you may or may not receive. Yeah, because he never said that out loud. And then the last part here. Oh, moist back. Fraud Tony. You got this dummy right here. CG dog. Yeah, because that's definitely not a sign of mental illness. This comic's gonna suck so bad. First of all, it's 5 short stories. It's not a singular comic. Complete dog crap. Comics from YouTubers like Camelot and Frog Tony are gonna be way better. So the comic's gonna suck bad according to you, or the 5 short stories in the anthology is gonna suck to you because they're created by YouTubers you dislike. That's all you're saying in this comment. You're basically saying that comics created or written by people you disagree with or YouTubers you don't like is going to suck just because it's comics from YouTubers you don't like. You couldn't even spell Camelot right. And Fraud Tony's script for his book, for the people that were here live on my channel, the script was absolute dog crap. So for you to sit here and say that it's going to be any better, as it is clearly a self-insert from this fat, overweight, out-of-shape idiot from Chicago. Yeah, a 26-page book that's absolute dog crap and a clear self-insert while stealing or basically taking an idea directly from Marvel with Frogman. Oh yeah, okay. LMAO and all those anti-CG retards sucking up to Eric and him hiring YouTube retards to write his anthology comic. Supposed to be a writer, he can't even write a proper tweet. Basically, this is what it is. Shout out to CJ. This is what it is. This is literally it. When YouTubers you like make comics, yay. When YouTubers you don't make comics, get mad. It's basically it, bro. Yeah, this is very true. Wait, so Fraud Tony is saying he's more qualified to make comics being a Walmart divorcee compared to successful novelists like Critical Drinker and Mahler who made a career off witty observation and criticism. Correct. And Tony had to put out his book. It's true. It's true, man. This man been gassing up his terrible, fabulous Frogman for months now. Almost a year now. Nowhere to be found. No new artwork. No new script. Nothing. Just nothing. Absolute nothing. This book is actually real. Okay. Yeah. The book filled with 3D assets from Camelot and Fraud Tony with the terrible artwork and terrible script is going to be better than something from actual writers like Critical Drinker and Mahler. Okay. I guess. I guess. Whatever cope and delusion they have to believe today. So I think that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like the video, smash the like button. Comment below if you feel well this. Subscribe for more content. The bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video. Go live on the channel. You can choose to become a member for just $1 a month. There's a join button down below this video. It gives you access to live stream emojis as well as members only content. If you can't spare the buck, that's okay too. I appreciate you for checking out the videos and jumping in on live streams, and I'll see you on the next one.